Developing now, Senate Democrats are vowing to block a crucial vote this week to fund the Department of Homeland Security without additional restrictions on ICE, and that could trigger another government shutdown. The standoff follows the killing of another U.S. citizen at the hands of immigration agents in Minneapolis. President Trump says he spoke to the state's governor. Natalie Brand reports from the White House.
President Trump says he had a very good call with Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, who he said reached out with the request to work together. Governor Walz said the president agreed to look into reducing the number of federal agents in the state and work in a more coordinated way on immigration enforcement regarding violent criminals.
If Governor Walz and Mayor Fry implement these common sense cooperative measures, CBP will no longer be needed to support ICE on the ground in Minnesota.
Earlier this morning, the president announced he's sending border czar Tom Homan to Minnesota, saying Homan will report directly to him.
He's uniquely positioned to hop on a flight to Minnesota today to continue this correspondence with state and local authorities.
The new developments come after administration officials criticized state and local leaders following Saturday's deadly shooting of U.S. citizen Alex Preddy by immigration agents. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche blamed a lack of assistance from local authorities.
ICE is doing all of this work, doing their jobs, and local law enforcement are not being allowed to do a single thing to help.
The Trump administration has also alleged the man shot was interfering with an ICE operation. When asked by the Wall Street Journal about the officers' actions, President Trump said, we're reviewing everything, and we'll come out with a determination.
Lawmakers on Capitol Hill are calling for a full joint federal and state investigation, with Republican Senator Bill Cassidy saying the credibility of ICE and DHS are at stake. Democrats are also vowing to hold up a bill to fund the Department of Homeland Security as Congress faces a Friday deadline to avert a partial government shutdown.
We have a bill about funding them, giving them more money. I'm not voting for that.
Some Democrats are calling for a freeze on ICE funding and policy changes aimed at putting guardrails on immigration enforcement tactics. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.